Man, talk about blocking your blessings, right? This is, I guess I should put it in this way. Is this an integrity question? What would you do in this situation, right? So check this out, what somebody found. Money checks found in the wall of Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church years after a $600K burglary. I mean, won't he do it? Won't he do it? I think somebody just blocked their blessing. You at church, you find money. It's gotta be God, right? Gotta be God, right? Listen. We gonna get to this story, but y'all know how this goes, man. Question everything. You should. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Emphasis on entertainment, because it's a tough spot to be in. Let's get to it.
A plumber just doing his job at Lakewood Church discovered an undisclosed amount of money.
It was the craziest phone call we've ever had.
This morning, the co-host asked people about valuable things they found and received a call from a plumber who recently did some work at Lakewood Church.
There was a loose toilet in the wall, and we removed the tile. Well, they removed the tile, and about 500 envelopes fell out of the wall. And I was like, oh, wow.
Back in 2014, the mega church made headlines after someone stole $600,000. In a statement, Lakewood Church said recently while repair work was being done at Lakewood Church, an undisclosed amount of cash and checks were found. Lakewood immediately notified the Houston Police Department and is assisting them with their investigation. HPD has not confirmed the money stolen years ago and the money found by the plumber are related. But Lindsay says investigators would have never known about the money if it wasn't for the plumber who discovered it.
Man, salute to the plumber. Because I, in all actuality, bro, I done seen way too many mob movies or caught on camera where somebody set you up like that. So I'd have turned it in too, because I would have swore somebody is setting me up. I'd have been looking for cameras. I'd have just known somebody was setting me up. So I'd have did the same thing. But boy, that's tough. That's a tough thing to do. But you got to do it. But it's tough. But you got to do it. Yeah, you're going to cry all the way home, though. You're definitely going to cry in the car. Multiple U.S. Air Force jets make mysterious trips to Area 51. What are they doing? I don't know, because I think ever since those whistleblowers came out that everything that was at Air Force One has definitely been moved. It's no longer there. I don't think it's there. I think everything has been moved to a new top secret location. But they doing something there right now. I don't know. Who want to go check it out? I ain't going. It's my job to relay the message. It's somebody else's job to go investigate.
Attention black men, especially all my waivers out there, there's a lawsuit going on right now that we need to be a part of involving a very popular shampoo in our community. The OGX brand shampoo that a lot of us use and that a lot of us advertise and promote to use to other waivers. We should definitely stop using and promoting this shampoo. They're currently getting sued right now. There's been other groups that have come forward saying their conditioners and shampoos may cause scalp irritation and hair loss. But Johnson & Johnson said they know that they were putting cancer-causing irritants inside of their shampoos and conditioners for over 10 years now. This is why I always preach supporting small businesses like 26 King Wavy, PB the Gold, Wavy Department, and countless other BOBs and small businesses who actually care about our hair health and know what they're doing, not just trying to make a quick profit. Attention black men, especially.
Listen, bro, like if it ain't the food, it's something else. Now you got to worry about your hair. I think I heard something before, your deodorant, your lotions. Like, I mean, is anything safe out there for us to use? Food-wise, health-wise, skincare-wise, like anything? I feel like this has been a plot since the beginning of time for them to do this for some reason. And it's just all coming to a head now, and we're just wising up. Hopefully it's not too late for us.
Hey, y'all check this out real quick. These are some of the coins with the U.S. president on them. Now the $50 will have John F. Kennedy on it. The quarter would have George Washington on it. The dime would have Franklin Roosevelt on it. The nickel, Thomas Jefferson. And last but not least, the penny would have Abraham Lincoln on it. Now the penny is the only copper coin or brown coin that we have. Now if y'all take a close look at these coins, Abraham Lincoln would be the only president facing right, while all the other US presidents are facing left. It's almost as if the presidents went left on Abraham Lincoln. We also know that they took Abraham Lincoln out, but this what others don't know. He left behind a $5 Confederate note. So this is another secret. Abraham Lincoln was about to get ready to deliver a speech, but his life was cut short, and he could never get these words out. A lot of your lost history about Abraham Lincoln could be found in the Library of Congress. And when you dive into the Library of Congress, you will get a whole different story than what they tell you in history about Abraham Lincoln. They actually called him Abe Lincoln, and he freed all of the prisoners of war. They was about to get ready and give us our 40 acres and a mule. While on the other hand, you had people who was in power who would state, if everybody get 40 acres and a mule, we will wake up and realize that this is our original land and that we didn't come from Africa on these ships. Just think about that. If we was African Americans, why would they decide on giving us 40 acres and a mule? We are the ancient gods and goddesses. I'll rest my case. Love.
Another situation in New York, President Trump's administration may be getting involved with, this time to shut down 2 centers in the city where drug users can go to do illegal drugs under the watchful eyes of supervisors. It's an effort to help cut down on overdoses and deaths, but now there's a new effort under the president to close them. Investigative reporter Dan Kraut has been covering this controversial center issue for years, and he has the new developments.
We've taken you behind the closed doors of the overdose prevention centers called On Point NYC.
So over here we have all the supplies you might need to use drugs, from a variety of different sized syringes, hookers, tourniquets, Band-Aids.
Places for people to go to do illegal drugs under supervision. They watch people ingest heroin or any drug of choice. If they start to overdose, they help prevent it, most times by giving the person oxygen.
Dip this end in, let it sit for 20 seconds.
And they also help test the person's drugs first to ensure it doesn't have a fatal amount of fentanyl inside. The director of the centers told us shortly after opening that they help save lives.
They've been pretty amazing. They really have been. We have results in numbers.
Since opening, they say they've intervened in more than 1,700 overdoses. But opponents say the centers do the opposite.
They are encouraging people to use by giving them a community center to go to and to use heroin is something that is encouraging addicts, not helping them.
Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis has been a longtime opponent of the centers that opened up under the previous presidential administration.
They should not be anywhere in the city of New York. They're operating illegally. It is against the federal law.
She sent this letter to the newly confirmed Attorney General, asking her to shut down both locations in Washington Heights and East Harlem, along with any others that have popped up around the country.
They don't work, these heroin injection centers. In fact, they've attracted crime to the neighborhood, but also drug dealing, and it does not make sense, and they should be shut down.
In response to her efforts to shut down the facilities, the director of On Point NYC sent us a statement that reads in part, "This work is not just vital, it's transformational. Lives are being saved, hope is being restored, and healing is possible." The centers also have services like substance abuse treatment, counseling, and medical care. We'll let you know when the Attorney General responds to her request. In the newsroom, Dan Crowell, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Yeah, I need to hear more about that, because at first, like, initial reaction to it, I'm like, what do you mean we have somewhere for them to go? Especially when you have people who are screaming for help to get all kind of different medication they need in their prescription medication that they can't afford to get to. Like, it's people that are diabetics, it are people that, you know what I mean, that need medication that can't even get it. And here we have centers that are supporting drug addicts. Now, second reaction, is there a plan of saying, okay, you come here, this is but we're weaning you off of this. If we see you here again, it won't be allowed in that dosage. It'll be a lesser dosage till we slowly wean you off of it. But I didn't hear that. I did hear it was other steps and different things to help and center groups and stuff like that. But if you're a drug dealer, you loving this. I could wake up in my house, grab whatever I'm going to sell, go post up right near there because I know where everybody's going to be at. Which then creates a crime because now it's a rival. Somebody else going to want that corner because they know it's a lot of money to be made there. So in that mind frame, it's crazy. But yeah. What did we just see? I've never been an advocate of throw it back sports fishing. No. If I catch it, I'm cooking it and eating it. But that you could throw that back. You could throw that back as far as you can. You could throw it and hope it goes back. And then if this is coming from the deep ocean, then this is another something that's floating to the top. What's going on down there? Something's happening down there that's causing these things to come up to the top. This thing right here. Put it back. Put it back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The lights turn green so I can see him pull off.
And that thing got some speed to it, bro. Hey, I need to look again to see, do you gotta have a license plate for something like that, moving like that? Bro, imagine having that back at like your college campus days or something like that, where you can get around campus and different things. Hey, y'all might be hating on it, but I like it. I like it, fam. I like that.
Slow, no way.
And people driving and walking through it like this is just normal. Mind y'all, this is Florida. Any type of murky water, I'm not walking in or driving through. Like, no, bro. But they moving around like this is just a regular day. A regular day, man. Hey, no, y'all forget it's alligators in Florida. I ain't playing this game. Nah, take me off of this timeline.
There's a cow. Free my brother. Free the cow. Oh, he's trying to merge onto the highway. Get that mother heifer. How many cops does it take? It's one cow.
First of all, I was looking for him to have a sign on him, like eat more chicken or something. I was about to say, yo, Chick-fil-A, y'all have gone too far with the advertising, bro. I get it. The billboards is one thing, but an actual live cow I looked at that, but then as he got closer to the edge, I was like, yo, is this cow going through something? Like, do we need to sit down, or what is he trying to tell us? He might be trying to tell us something. It's the food, bro. This shows again, our planet is not happy with us. Like, I don't know if we need to go to counseling with our planet, sit down and do some therapy with our planet, something, but it's not happy. And it's winning right now too. The argument against us, it's winning, clearly.
Sophie, can you do that again for us? Can you turn into an angel and show your wings? Can you do that for us again, my love? Can you change? There you go. She's starting to change, you guys. There she goes. There she is. There she is. You see her? She's showing you, servant. She's showing you right now. Did you see her wings? Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Beautiful wings. Look at your beautiful wings. Oh my goodness, servant. Look at that. Look what she's doing for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. See, she can hear us. You guys, they can hear us. Thank you, Sophie. There's a big drone heading this way, you guys, by her, I think. So you watch her change. She'll turn, like, they'll put this mechanism and they become the circle thing when the drones come around. See the drone on the top? Sophie, have fun with the drone. Show us something fun, Sophie. Show us something fun, Sophie. As long as there's nobody in there, Sophie, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I just got here, but you're talking to you. Oh, you missed it, Tony.
I've been saying for many years now that when you connect to so-called loved ones, guides, angels, friendly alien races, you're connecting to nothing more than a negative or demonic entity that is simply masquerading. Now, these entities are very clever, very conniving, because they can give you up to 90% worth of truth. They can tell you a lot of things about yourself that is true, but eventually there will be what I call the rug pull or the dump in the punch bowl, where you'll either follow a piece of advice and your life will just end up a complete mess, or you open yourself up to the point where they attach and then you have a real problem on your hand. Just be very careful with all of this stuff. It's not what you think. I've been saying for...
Yeah, I definitely wish I never would have touched one of those things back in the day, man. It was a group of us and we was playing with the Ouija board. I wish I'd have never did nothing happened or that I know of, but still, I just wish I would have never played with that thing.
So my next guest is arguably the best professional boxer in history, or certainly the most financially successful boxer. Retiring with a 15-0 pro record, he has taken the world of business by storm with that same singular focus and drive. Joining me now, boxing legend and one premier nutritional supplements founder, Floyd Money Mayweather. All right, Floyd, it's great seeing you, my man. You know, I interviewed you 10 years ago before your last fight, and we played a short clip of it, and you said, listen, I enjoy being a villain. Here's the thing. You crafted a persona, and you used it for success in the ring. You've used it for success out of the ring. And I saw this interview in Forbes where you talked about the things that it takes to be successful, and it's still working for you.
I had a great team, you know, just doing my homework, You know, took my time, very, very smart, and I'm saying I wasn't the only one that was smart.
Right.
You know, I chose smart people to be around me, very intelligent people to be around me, and I didn't do it by myself.
You didn't do it by yourself, but you did have things like discipline. Those build-ups, for instance, those build-ups to the fight.
Yes.
You'd go to the gym at 3 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, right? You were doing things. I saw a fight this past weekend, a heavyweight fight. The dude got in the ring. He was so out of shape. He should have won if he was in shape, right? I mean, you didn't take anything for granted.
Hard work and dedication, prayers and belief. Throughout my career, I worked extremely hard. Never, you know, a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
Had to focus, but I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for my father. Hell of a trainer, great guy, great person, and we had a great team.
Yeah, you did. I want to talk about now, because yesterday in the New York Post they talked about this, and I saw it on social media. I was like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't believe it. But now it's like, my man, you've got a $400 million Manhattan real estate portfolio.
Not just $400 million. So. It's a lot more, but that's just one of the portfolios I happen to purchase in 2024.
Wow, and that's what.
So all that hate for Floyd back when y'all was talking about he couldn't read and the money flossing was going to end him up in the poorhouse. He was going to be broke after boxing. He just flashy. All of this don't sound like he losing right now to me. Anybody else? Maybe my definition of losing is wrong, but it sounds like he winning. It sounds like he winning well.
That's how it's blossoming.
Well, you know, the number is growing each and every day. Like I said, the number is growing each and every day. That's one of my buildings in Manhattan, and as you can see, everything down bottom, from top to bottom I own, all the way down. And I'm truly, truly blessed.
Yeah.
Truly, truly blessed.
You're blessed. I had a guest on yesterday, a guy named Dan Pena. I don't know if you've ever seen any of his videos.
Yes.
He's a pretty brash dude, right?
Okay.
And many people say you're brash. And I wanted to ask you, as a budding Manhattan real estate mogul, about another Manhattan real estate mogul, a guy named Donald Trump. What do you think about the way he's going at it? Like the way he's going, he had a great press conference today, his first cabinet meeting. And his management style, the way he's going at this. What are your thoughts on the way this administration is trying to reinvigorate the country?
Well, the world, I'm saying in America, we're never happy. At least I'm happy, but we're never happy. When we had Trump before, we didn't appreciate him. But I think Trump is a great president. Actually, he's the best president. In my eyes, he's the best president we ever had. Great businessman, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, and the way the day's cabinet thing, you probably went around here, it was really phenomenal. To the point you talked about, team, putting together a great team, put together a fantastic cabinet.
Trump has done an amazing job, and a lot of people around America are upset. But no matter who goes in the White House, we're always upset.
Right.
And I think Trump is the man for the job. He's the best president in my eyes.
I also been reading a lot about your philanthropic stuff, right? The fires in California, you went out to Hawaii, you've been spending a lot of time in Israel. What's driving you to do all of that?
It's all about giving back, you know. Over in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken, they had a fire in Hawaii, and of course we just had a fire over in LA. And if I can lend a helping hand and give back, why not? If I'm a man in this position and I have the resources, why not?
All right, let's talk about how you're going to get some more resources. So I've been working out. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw the clip from 10 years ago, but I look a little better, and I'm 10 years older.
Okay.
I'm not taking so I've been trying to take this creatine. I'm not doing it regularly. It's because I work out late, 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
You've got these nutritional supplements, and I'm like, help me out.
One of one.
One of one. Talk to us about
my supplements. So one of one. We've done our research over the years. So many years, people have been asking me about. Am I coming out with a supplement line?
I'm not sure why. We haven't seen him in this space. Why hasn't he? He would definitely be the front runner if you're going to take some type of health advice when it comes to training or weightlifting or anything like that. You know, maybe not bulking, but toning, keeping tone. Why not Floyd? I wonder why he hasn't taken over this space yet. That's interesting.
It took time. I got the right team, the right guys. done a lot of research, and these one-of-one products right here, the thing about the products is we're clean. When I say clean, very clean products. We had to do a lot of research.
Right.
So right here, we have the protein, we have the sports pre-workout. Now the sports pre-workout is sort of like coffee in the morning, give you that boost. But when you want that loaded pre-workout, that's going to take you to a whole nother level. And as you can see, we got creatine, we got the peptide builder, and the peptide builder is, you got to realize, a lot of times the muscles break down.
Right.
So that helps when the muscles break down.
That's the rebuilding, that helps the rebuilding?
For the muscles.
Right.
And of course, we all need our greens, for the body. Go green. So we got the greens
and I'm
right
hearing
here.
so much more about the importance of gut health.
And as you can see, we have the rehydration.
Right.
Now, right here, you can take the rehydration. We open this up for the people at home. And open this up. Little package right here.
Let me check it out.
You take this package, put it right in here.
Right in the water and just shake it up.
Shake it up. And
so this is what I'm going to do.
Rehydrate.
I'm going to start using the creatine after I work out. But the loaded pre-workout, I'm going to knock that out before the show.
Make sure we didn't forget nothing.
You're going to leave all that here for me. All right, so let me ask you this. Let me switch gears for a moment. You left the game at 50-0.
Yes.
I met Mikey Garcia last year in Nashville.
Yes.
We had a great conversation. Okay. He moved up 4 times in weight. He knew he couldn't take it. He quit that day he lost his fight, right? You're still involved in the sport.
Yes.
You've got some great talent, and we've got some of the fighters who are associated with Mayweather Productions. How are you feeling about the sport itself? I'm always frustrated that there's not enough great fights against great fighters. I feel like the promoters get in the way. 10 years ago, I interviewed Oscar De La Hoya. He said they were going to give him pensions and all that stuff. None of that ever materializes.
If I'm able to put a fighter in position and push him to be great, him or her to be great, I'm here to help. But also, what's very, very important is for the fighters that's out there, whether it's MMA or boxing. When your career is over, you got to make smart decisions right now. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to coach me and to walk me through certain things on the outside. So I had to learn on my own. But a close friend of mine, Jonah Rexnitz, great guy, great person. Helped me a lot. Helped me a lot. And then we got James McNair, another team player, along with Ricky Brazil. We have a great team. And also, what we don't talk about is these young fighters investing in real estate. So I think a lot of these fighters, you make money. You can't make money and spend money. You got to make money and invest money. And so that's what I did. And we have a great list of
you got a great list,
great list of young fighters.
And there's some other young fighters out there too. And you've been involved in one way or another. You know, you go the Shakuras of the world, whatever. I see.
It's crazy to hear, bro, because like everything that you heard about Floyd was, man, like he's just too flashy. That money gonna be gone every time you turn around, because you would see the pictures with him with the big duffel bags of money, or you see him on a private jet and the table is full of money. He's sitting at the table counting money or just looking at it. And people, you see him go and buy things and be flashy, and people was just, and this goes to show you, man, don't listen to everybody when they telling you something about somebody, bro. Clearly they was wrong about Floyd.
See you out there, you're helping everyone.
Of course.
You've been a trailblazer, my man. I'm really glad you came on the show. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, yes.
All right, folks, that's the product right there. One of one.
One of one, go get it now.
Go get it now.
And I have something for you.
Oh, hold up. And there's more.
Of course, we don't just have a great product, we have great packaging. So, as you can see.
Look at that, nice.
So,
all right. When I have a little bit extra pep in my step tomorrow, folks, you're gonna know why.
All right, thank you.
Hey, more making money. We'll be right back.